The what?
You should have safety equipment on, not shorts. Look at this.
Oh yeah,
Shorts.
I made sure to put my welding shorts on.
That's right, and a leather jacket and gloves. Don't work without gloves because they'll go crazy on it. Right, so what we're doing? We're cutting the top of the dash off. We're cutting it off with the plasma, and then we're going to take. Oh, everything's going at the same time. We're going to take it across to the bench and unplug all the spot welds so we can get the panel off that we need. It's a bit dire, but it's easier to work than working on the car. You'll sort of get it shortly what we're doing, but we need to get that panel off so we can put the dash in. Now, I thought that was a bolted on piece. How wrong I was. What are you doing, Louis? Explain to the viewer what you're doing.
I'm cutting the
yeah, I know, but what I know you're doing that, but what is the step you're doing? Are you cutting around the pillar?
Yeah, we're cutting kind of more wide than we need, just because we wanted to bring it on the table afterwards and drill out all the spot welds.
That's right, that's right. Yeah. And we've got to transpose all those holes underneath where the wiring goes through. Ooh, don't knock that rust, Lodi. Watch out for the rust. Yeah. Should have glasses on when you do that. Oh, prepare to give him all these fancy safety equipment and you never use it. Right, back in a tick when we pull this off. There's nothing like the smell of hot, wet rust and plasma. Yeah, so that's the piece we're going to have to take off and spot weld back on. No big deal. But we thought we'll do it on the bench because it gets dark early. Plasma easy gets it, cuts it, but it's a bit sort of sparky. Unfortunately, Nudi's got asbestos skin. Are we nearly there? I think we might have to get the air chisel out again, Ludi.
Hey, a spring!
A spring? Oh, you burnt through the bloody door switch, haven't you?
Oh, shit!
What a knob.
Not too bad.
I told you to take it out.
What did we do on the outside? Or, oh yeah, okay, right there.
Yeah. Right, back in the stick. So one more cut and it should do. We don't worry about wiring harnesses or anything like that, do we, Ludi? There you go. Just put that fire out, will you, with the airline, with the hose, please. Yep. There you go. Yeah, that's it. It's on. It hasn't built pressure up. That's all. Right. That should lift out, shouldn't it?
Yep. I'm not gonna hit my head on this for the
Third time.
Third, fourth time.
There we go. We've got a few hang-ups. Whoa, whoa, Tiger, it's not there. Is it?
Well...
Lift it. Oh, hit it. Yeah, no, it's off. That's off.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's somewhere else. It's somewhere else, Ludi.
I think it's getting pried between this and...
Well, it could be, but it's like there's something under here. That's
well, isn't the whole like... oh,
the spring. Oh, yeah, the springs.
On the other side.
We've got to get them springs off, haven't we?
Yeah. Actually,
just cut
this is still attached, and it's attached to the wiper system.
That's right.
So that's why.
That's what we're fighting against, and then, like I say, it's just down here. I suggest we cut just through that bracket because we don't need to. The spring on that one's discharged itself anyway because it's all rotten. Let's lob through that bracket and see what happens. If it goes boing.
So this one?
Yep.
This one is also attached though, isn't it?
That's the wiper. Don't cut that off. We've got the wipers on that panel.
Oh, this one down here, you mean?
Yeah. That one, and that one underneath. Yeah, that's it.
Well, I think Isn't that the only one?
No, because that's attached to here. We need to cut this bracket off or cut through the plastic. Doesn't really matter. There you go. Now it lifts off. Hey.
Good.
Come on, let's get this golden moment. One for the family album. Oh, it's hung up here, look somewhere. Oh, is it out?
Yep.
Is it? Hey!
It's also very awkward.
It's very hot probably too. So all we need to do is weld that piece onto the other car. It's really easy.
I don't know what this red wire's about, but it's
Oh, that'll be the emergency something or other. Oh, it's that switch that went on the dash. Hey, good lad, Lodi. So now we'll clear the desk bench downstairs and let's have a look at it, eh?
Yep.
Because we're done with this now, aren't we?
It's out.
Yeah, it's out.
Finally.
Was it a big thumbs up? Nah, that's right, we like to 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
So we'll put our toys away. We'll put all our toys away and then we'll park this car up back where it was. See what I mean?
Yep.
Alright, let's do that and then we'll put that on the bench and we'll show the viewer what we're going to dissect off it.
Yeah.
Right, let's do that. That's a plan, isn't it? So we've trimmed the parts of the panel off that we needed, and now we're working on this is where the windscreen would fasten onto, and the technique is to mark out where the spot welds are and just grind them with a disc grinder, and then with an air chisel we can just go along and chop them off. Really simple. We make the metal thin, don't we? And it works all right, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah,
There you
really
go.
easy.
It's really easy. So once we've got that done, that panel's
well, we just got to grind off that other end.
yeah, but
That's all.
But really, this is how it should be, isn't it? Look,
Yeah.
you've got all that lot off. What a good lad.
Yeah, so that's good. Well, it needs to be cleaned up a lot, though.
Well,
Sandblasted.
sandblast it.
Yeah.
Well, sandblast that and put some primer on it.
Yeah, bottom section.
So that was the downside with the plasma. It cut through, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, and I was like really trying to put it on an angle too.
The thing is, sometimes turn the amperage down a bit so it doesn't cut so
Yeah.
deep. But you know, like I say, when that's coming on now, that's going to be a real nice panel to put back in,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's going to be good. I mean, all we've got to do is spot weld it back onto here. Job done, isn't it?
Yeah. My question was that how do we weld this back to the sill now that we don't have any holes?
What sill? Oh, we're going to put some holes in.
Okay, you do want to put holes.
I want to put holes in, but we've got to trim this down a bit, don't we?
You?
Remember, this is too high.
This inner sill is too tall?
I think so.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But we'll offer it up to our marks,
Yeah, yeah.
because we wrote on here 24.5 inches from the roof, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I could look at mine at home. See what
Yeah,
the sill
yeah.
looks like.
Look at yours.
Yeah.
But I think we'll work it out, Ludi. I don't think it's too difficult to do, is it? It would be better if we could have bought that panel, but
Yeah. That'd be pretty.
but that's, you know, we've salvaged all these. Well, we've cut all them bits off. We don't need those bits. And then that bit of sandblast, Bob's your uncle, isn't it? Get that on. Get the other panel on.
Yeah.
Hey, I wonder if we could even get that done this weekend, eh? You think so? The A-team, eh?
Yeah.
Right, let's get back to our beer drinking. It's the most important thing, isn't it? No, hold on.
So
You're bloody
close.
keen, aren't you? So, let's explain to the viewer, our favourite viewer, what we're doing. We've ground this. We've found where the centre of the spot weld is, isn't it? We've ground it so it's paper thin,
Yeah.
but we haven't gone through to the other side, have we?
Yeah.
Be a bit more enthusiastic, because
Yeah.
a bit more enthusiastic.
Yes!
That's what we like. And so, how are we going to take it off?
My favorite tool.
That's right, the DeWalt.
The best tool.
But what is unusual about this? You see, it's flat at one side and curved. It's not like a regular chisel. So you run that up to protect the metal that you're going to save, and cut here. So just give them a demonstration.
Oh well, that's.
Well, I know it's already out, but and that's it.
Yeah.
Now look, all we've got to do is just lightly sand off there.
Yeah.
That panel is going to be perfect. We sand that edge off. It's going to be great. We've got all this lot off. Look, we haven't drilled through anything, have we? All we've got to do is soft touch that with a buffer.
Yeah.
This was a bit rusty. We've got one last one there, but it's getting a bit thin.
Yeah,
Oh no,
I'm just gonna sand that off.
Yeah, sand it off. But that's that panel off, isn't it?
Yeah, we're pretty much done now.
How long's it taken us this afternoon? You came at what, 12:30?
Yeah.
And it's 4:45. Not too bad.
Pretty good. Yeah.
To get that panel off, you know.
Oh yeah, and we were also messing around and getting the carpets out. And
oh, that's right. We washed the carpets.
So I mean,
it's not too bad. So I'm thinking, we'll sandblast tomorrow, Ludi, or even maybe give it a quick sandblast tonight.
Yeah.
Because then we can put some cold.
I'd like to see how that thing works.
I'm gonna show you. Hey, your legs will be knackered.
Oh yeah.
But nice legs though. Anyway, so. But we're gonna give it a coat of cold galvanising spray.
What's that?
I shall show you. Whilst Ludi's grinding, this is what we use. This is galvanised spray. It's a heavy zinc paint. It's really good because we'll never see the inside of those panels to put actually a top coat on. But I'll have to do about it because it's very noisy. Then once the job's finished, we'll give it some crown rust proofing, but this will protect the metal whilst we're welding it. You love grinding. Right, Ludi, that's already sandblast, right? Mm-hmm. What tools have we used?
Mostly grinder and plasma cutters.
Plasma cutters are must really on this job.
For saving time.
What was the idea about doing it? We gradually took the bits off. We didn't go gung ho and just pulled everything off. We just did it a little bit at a time, didn't we? So until we got everything right. We also show the viewer that super tool for taking that windscreen rubber off.
Oh, yeah, oscillator.
This is an oscillator for doing woodwork, but we cut we ground the blade sharp. So it acted like a knife. Is it plugged in?
Oh.
There you go, see. So, let's have a look. So for cutting windscreens out, bonded windscreens, turn it on. There we go. And that was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
For getting the rubber, getting the screen out. You got the screen out without cracking it with that thing.
Yeah, you really need lubrication though. Because it's
yes,
it's hard.
exactly. That's
sticky.
right. Sticky Vicky. Right, so we've got a bit of daylight left.
Yeah.
Sandblast, galv spray. We don't. Honestly, that won't take 5 minutes of sandblasting. Just a quick flash.
Yeah.
Oh, honestly, a quick flash.
Get the old paint off.
Well, it's inside the car. It's up. It's not in the salt.
Yeah.
But we want to.
I'm talking about the kind of like the peeling off paint down here and everything.
Oh, it doesn't matter about that.
Yeah.
Just let's make a quick video note of because we might catch the sandblaster on the air. It was 24.5. You see, we've already moved our marks.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Exactly. So just a little quick check, video check.
Yeah, right there.
24.5. Bingo. Right. Ludi's going to learn to sandblast.
Oh, I'm gonna love it. Like everything else we do is so painful.
Exactly. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Those legs, they'll have no hair on them. They'll be like you'll have legs like Marilyn Monroe by the time you finish this.
I'm in need of a little leg hair reduction.
Oh, like Joe Biden.
Oh.
He had hairy legs apparently.
Oh, I don't know.
We won't go into that. Right, let's go sandblast. I'm stood back quite the way. It's just like washing it off. So there's hardly any rust on there, it's just light stuff. And this is why we do it outside, and we're trying to get this job done before winter. Let's let him get on with that. He's nearly finished now because he's done all that bit. And then we'll come back to farming a hail of sand dust. And look at that. Nice to put on some zinc paint and that's it, it's done. So there's our panel.
Yep.
It's not 100% but it's good enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because once you get some crown rust proofing in there, that's going to be good.
Yeah.
You still got hairs on your legs? Yes. The garbage bins always come in handy, don't they? For putting stuff on. Let's get some cold galvanising spray on that. and then we're done. We can put that in the shop where it's warm,
Yeah.
and then like tomorrow we can bang that on, can't we?
Yeah.
It's no problem at all. Right, let's get on with that. Oh, wait a minute. I accidentally switched the power off button. So I was talking to myself there. So we're going to give it a satin black coat of paint, and then through those holes there where the screws are, we'll get the crown rust proofing in.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I'm not bothered about that.
Yeah.
You know, but I think it's going to be quite an easy panel to fit. And we got the floor piece to do. So I think this weekend, I think we could really boss on and get that done.
Yeah.
Because that's the only part that's holding us up, and now it's done.
Yeah.
How boring looking at a panel on top of a bin. We could keep this up for hours, couldn't we? All right, let's go.